Hi everyone, and welcome again to Creative Cakes by Sharon. Today I'm going to show you how I made this very simple but quite impressive lipstick cake. You can see all the materials and equipment I've used today on screen, and you can also find a full detailed list of everything I've used in the description box below. So let's get started. The first thing I need to do is take one of the 8-inch cakes as well as a large round cookie cutter and cut 3 circles out of my 8-inch cake. Then I need to stack these 3 little cakes, and using a large serrated knife I'm going to cut a nice angle out of the top of the cake, and this is going to form the top of the lipstick. The next thing I need to do is stack the cakes. So for the largest cake, which is going to be the base of the lipstick, I'm going to use an 8-inch styrofoam dummy at the bottom. This is just to add some height and also because I don't need so much cake. So the first thing I've done here is attach the cake setup board to the styrofoam dummy, and then I'm going to stack my cakes on top, adding a layer of buttercream in the centre. Now I need to go ahead and stack the other 2 lots of cake, starting off with the cake setup board and then stacking all the cakes with the buttercream in between each of the layers. Now here I've started covering my bottom tier of the cake with the buttercream frosting. You can see I've only gone as far down as my cakes are. Don't really need to cover the foam with any of the frosting. So once I've got a nice thick layer of the frosting, I'm going to use this large cake scraper. You could also use a ruler if you don't have one of these. I'm just going to hold it right up against the cake and carefully rotate the cake, scraping off all of the excess buttercream. Then I need to just neaten off the edge a little bit. I don't need to be too fussy because I'm going to come back and smooth this off a little bit better in a moment once I've finished covering the other 2 cakes with the buttercream. Now I'm going to smooth over my buttercream, and I'm going to use this paper towel and rub it over with the heel of my palm. Just gently rubbing the paper towel over the top and sides of the cake is going to smooth out all of the lumps. The paper towel does leave a slight imprint into the buttercream, but you don't have to worry because it doesn't show up under the fondant. For the top tier of my lipstick cake, I want my lipstick to have a nice sharp edge, so I'm just going to use a bit of boiling water to dip my spatula in and glide it over the buttercream to get a nice crisp edge. When I'm finished, I need to put all of my cakes into the fridge for at least half an hour to become nice and firm. Now I can start covering up my lipstick cake. I'm going to first brush on a little bit of water onto the cake, and then I'm going to gently drape the fondant over the top of the cake, smoothing it down the sides, opening up the pleats and smoothing it all the way to the bottom. I'm going to use a cake smoother to press the bottom nice and firmly into the edge, and then trim off all of the excess. Then it's simply a matter of smoothing over the top surface, and then repeating this process for the other 2 tiers of the cake. To support each of the tiers and prevent one cake from sinking into another, I'm going to support them with these bubble straws. I'm just going to insert them into the cake. Of course, for this bottom tier, it's only going to go as far as the styrofoam dummy. Then trim off the excess and then add the next tier to the cake. Once my tiers are all stacked, I'm going to add a little strip of white fondant to the base of the top tier. Then I'm going to paint this strip of white fondant as well as the second tier in some silver edible paint. I'm also going to add a strip of black fondant to the base of the second tier. Then I'll add some branding to this lipstick. And finally, to make it look like it's reflecting against the light, I've just added a little strip of white fondant to the top. And the cake looks fantastic as it is, but to make it nice and shiny, just like a real lipstick, I'm using this handheld steamer to steam the entire cake, and you can see what a visual difference it makes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this simple tutorial of this lipstick cake. Essentially, it's a 3-tier cake with a little bit of a twist. If you did enjoy the tutorial, don't forget to give it a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can stay tuned to all my creative cakes as I release them. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on this cake and leave me a comment in the comment section below, or catch me on any of the social media including Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram and Twitter. You might like to check out last week's tutorial. I hope you tune in next time, and as always, thanks for watching.